AITA for telling my MIL to stop bringing it up already? My MIL has been talking constantly for the last 4 years about the relationship between my son of 4 and stepson, 16. My stepson's mom passed away when he was 5, and I married his dad when he was 11. He was 12 when my son was born, and he has never shown much interest in being a big brother. There's no other way to say it, he's indifferent toward my son and doesn't call him a brother or half-brother. He refused to be involved in the pregnancy and didn't want to help name the baby. When my son was born, my stepson refused to hold him and still hasn't to this day. We don't have any photos of them together because he said no. He has been to grief therapy 3 times, after his mom died, when his dad and I got married, and last year. We also went to family therapy for 18 months, where he opened up more about his feelings, but he wasn't willing to work on improving their relationship overall. From the start, when it was clear my stepson wasn't excited about the new baby, my MIL kept saying everything would be fine, and he'd come around eventually. She encouraged us to push him into it, but my husband told her we couldn't force him to do things like help decorate the nursery, pick baby clothes, or suggest names. We could ask, but it was his right to say no. Forcing him wouldn't help and might even make things worse. She even suggested making him attend a baby scan. After my son was born, she had more ideas, like just handing my stepson the baby and walking away, hoping he'd bond with him. She even encouraged him in a very pushy way to interact with the baby, and my husband had to ask her to stop. At least he wasn't being mean to the baby, but forcing things could make him resentful. After a break, MIL apologized and stopped saying things to my stepson directly, but she kept bringing it up to my husband and me. Over the years, her suggestions have evolved, from leaving them alone together with the baby to making my stepson babysit so he'd have to interact with his brother. Recently, she suggested I send my son into my stepson's room every morning to wake him up and create opportunities for them to bond. My husband told her again to stop, that her input wasn't helping. She insisted that we should keep trying because, in her words, he'll come around. Yesterday, MIL dropped off some toys for my son while I was home alone. She brought up the same topic again, and I told her I didn't have time to discuss it. She insisted that I should make time and figure out ways to bond the boys before it's too late. She said it was tragic that my stepson sees himself as an only child, and it shouldn't be taking this long for things to improve. That's when I told her to stop bringing it up already. I said we've been hearing the same things for almost 5 years, and it's not helpful or welcome anymore. She told me I shouldn't speak that way to someone who's just trying to help. AITA